And we're talking to Dr. Michael Chancellor from the University of Pittsburgh Medical Center in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And of course, Doctor, let us continue this last segment by giving you an opportunity to talk about some of the research and some of the treatments and some of the other things that you think might be of interest to our audience, and to, again, talk about this product that you have.
Well, Dr. Haney, I'd like to thank you for the opportunity for having me, because my main purpose is to say that sort of bring the condition out in the public. Ability to achieve and maintain erection is a common problem. Don't be embarrassed, because it affects a man's image of himself and affects the relationship. It takes two to tango, and the sexual dysfunction affects both partners. And if the sex is not satisfactory, there are some exercises you can do, and the stuff you can look up on the internet. You can stop, squeeze, but you need a steady partner who can work with you on that. So if you need some treatment that works right away, we've developed this product called Prolasta that can help when taken under the mouth. It can delay the ejaculation has a couple hours of window that it can work.
And so this is now in the line of new efforts to try to broaden our whole attitude in reference to sex. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I truly believe, like we talked about before, that 10 years ago, erectile dysfunction would have been taboo. But then Viagra, Cialis came out. We saw the athletes talk about it in this commercial. So we said, well, you know what, it's okay. And they've been very successful in the treatment, and they've been very safe product. So I just like to bring to the attention that ejaculating too soon is actually even more of a problem than erectile dysfunction, that it's okay to talk about it, because it does affect not only the man and the women, and now we have treatment toward to make this better.
And so you're going national with this this product. What have you done so far? I mean, what has been the success so far in terms of laying out your patterns?
Yeah, so it's that's something I'm very excited about, because I do have a half-time research. I'm funded by the NIH. That if I do the research as an MD, I have to make a difference. I have to bring that stuff out of the lab and actually help the patient. So this year, 2006, we received a grant from the Heinz Foundation, you know, in Pittsburgh, the ketchup. And they say, can you take some of your research idea, not just, you know, we don't want to give you money for the research, but do something that can build a business.
It has a practical kind
of... and actually build a business, put it in Pittsburgh, help the local economy, but take an idea and actually make a difference and show us you can help people. That's what the Heinz Foundation asked us to do. So we took the challenge, we took the research we did in the research lab, we did a clinical trial where we tested out on the patient, and then we formed a company, and now we're rolling out this national product. The clinical trial is pretty neat.
Go on, speak to that. I was wondering about that. Go on.
Well, as you can imagine, how do you get a guy to, how do you test premature ejaculation? And the actual way you do it is you give the man and his partner a stopwatch, and they record when they have sex, and they actually time themselves to how long they actually last. So you take the stopwatch before treatment, and then you time them for a couple weeks after treatment, and then you see objectively if they actually can love longer or not.
And so you should have the difference between those two figures should mean your solution in reference to that little tab that they can place underneath their tongue.
So Dr. Haney, I know your audience is now wondering what's normal and what's too quick, right?
Okay, could you explain that to them?
So if you statistically, when they survey thousands of men, average men would say it's between like 5 to 7 minutes. But if a man say, you know, doc, I come too quick, they only last about 60 seconds, gone in 60 seconds. So with treatment, you can take those people that only last about 60 seconds and you can add to about 3 minutes. But because the ejaculation is a reflex in the brain, anybody can last longer when they add more of the Prolasta, which is the serotonin agent. So if you're a minute man, you can be significantly longer, but even a person that's 5 minutes can last longer also.
And so this is good, but no matter what kind of situation a person finds himself in, if that is a problem with that individual.
Yes, scientifically, it delays the reflex. So it takes you longer before the ejaculation, the orgasm kicks in. So therefore, it can help the gone